Hello, 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 everyone. It is Elsa932 on YouTube. Thank you for joining me. We are here for RuPaul's Drag Race, okay? We are here for episode 3, RuPaul's Drag Race, okay? Y'all, the first episode, nobody went home. Second episode, we found out who went home. And we are here for the third episode. Please make sure you hit that like. Make sure you share this with some friends so they can come on through and hang out with us and rate the fashions as we see them. Because we here, just like we did with Project Runway, you know, the judges have the final say, but we have our own scoring system here. We will have our say on this channel. So, a few housekeeping items. So tomorrow, Sunday, we will be having a watch party, definitely for the biopic with, you know, the Bob Marley biopic on Netflix. So on the post, in my post section, I will be at 7:45 p.m. EST posting the link for the teleparty. You must have your own access to Netflix to join us in the teleparty. It's just where we watch the movie together, okay? And the instructions for teleparty is also just a 1-minute video just to download teleparty. And you can watch anything on Netflix on your phone, TV, or elsewhere with us, okay? Also tomorrow, I have scheduled, and check out those lives for the Love is Blind Germany, the reunion live reaction watch. And I will have a panel with my trusty friend, Trey. On Monday, we'll have another teleparty because, you know, many of us have Monday off as a holiday, Martin Luther King Day. We will be having a teleparty for the Ladies of Soul. I just put that post up. So if you have any songs from the Ladies of Soul that you would like me to include, you know, it's YouTube. You will have to watch it on your laptop or computer. We'll be playing the music, okay? There'll be no copyright issues over there in teleparty, okay? And Monday night, usual Messy Member Monday. Messy Member Monday. And because it's a holiday, I think I'll make it real ratchet. I don't know. I don't know if the members want a really ratchet Monday because it is MLK, but I don't know. I'll figure it out later. But Sam, glad to see you. Glad to have you here. Hey, to go to Africa. Good to see you. It doesn't matter if you're in the bushes or you're catching us on the replay. Just hit that like and say hello now and again, okay? Now, as I said, last week, we had a queen go home, okay? Last week on RuPaul's Drag Race, we had a queen go home. And you see her right there? You see her right there? Didi Fuego, okay? I'm not going to put an X. You know, some people put an X when people are out, but I put the checkered flag, you know, paying homage to the entire show. A checkered flag, like with Didi Fuego right here, means the queen has been eliminated. She has reached the end of the road, okay? Her race is over, okay? What are you saying about to head to your post section so I can mark my calendar for all these fun? Girl, yes. Yes, all the fun for the teleparties. So let's get to it. RuPaul's Drag Race. Okay. So Sarah Sherman is the guest judge. She is a regular on Saturday Night Live. She's a comedian. You know, she is loud and proud. I actually like her dry comedy. So it was very, very good to see her there. Now, this week, it was the RDR, RuPaul's Drag Race live sketch comedy, which they are basically doing what Saturday Night Live does, okay? Basically, what Saturday Night Live does is what they're doing. Now, when they were deciding what characters to play for this whole sketch comedy, Athena was like, hey, is she going to be getting the scraps every week? Now, Athena is the grande dame, okay? Athena is the grande dame of the season. She says they're telling her to turn straw into gold. And they want her to be the hostess of the show. And Jane Don't wants to be the supportive mother role. They were going at it about the supportive mother, but Jane Don't want out. And everybody's, Athena, you're already a hostess with the mostest. Just do it, Athena. Athena, please, could you just host? And Jane Don't could have her spot, you know. Athena was not happy, but she, you know, she just was like, okay. Now, Jane Don't said something very interesting. Y'all know Jane Don't is one of my favorites. I like her attitude. I really like her attitude, especially in the workroom. And she says, I see the shark fins in the water since I won. Hey, just between us squirrel friends, okay? And guys, hey, Lotus. So Jane Doe says she sees the shark fins in the water since she won. I was like, girl, they're coming for you. You at that top spot. They're coming for you. Now, Ru and the guest judge, Sarah Sherman, they do visit the workroom. They give good critiques. And let's just go through it. The RDR Live, there was the butter churning moment where conservative Amish woman was churning the butter against the trailer park. Yeah, that one was marginally funny, but they had some funny moments. Then Athena was the host, and the Lipstick Lovers was another section. RuPaul did sing a song. She was the musical artist, and it was Keys to the Queendom was the song. It was catchy. It was catchy. I like that RuPaul is still putting out new music every year, okay? Now they had the Queen's News Network, and that's where Jane Don't really, really shined, okay? And there was a young Michelle section, and then we had the runway. Yeah, it was creative. It was creative. Very, very creative. Hey, Huda. Hey, Huda. Every time I say your name, I think of the rap song, Huda, 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 Huda. Yeah, sorry. Good to see you. So let's go to the runway, okay? As I said, the checkered flag down here means the queen, her race is over, okay? So Didi Fuego went home last week. I rewatched it yesterday. That's why that slip up, okay? So let us get to it. Let us get to it. Oh, wow. Y'all, I got to pull up these give me a moment. Let me pull this stuff up. Apparently, this stuff didn't come along. Oh, why not? Why didn't these things come along? I don't know why it didn't come along when it should have come along, but hey, we will trudge through, okay? We will trudge through. Here are the queens in the order they came on the stage. Okay. Discord Adams. The category is animal attraction. Okay? Animal attraction. I don't know what animal attraction or I would have thought animal impersonation with the way everybody's impersonating an animal. But let's get to it. Discord Adams. First up, albino alligator. Albino alligator, Discord Adams. And her face, y'all, a mold of her face is on the handbag. That was a little odd to me. But hey, we are here for it. We are here for it. So if you wish for Discord Adams as the albino alligator and her creative walk on the runway, please put your scores between 1 to 10. 10 being you would wear this, okay? 10 being this deserves to be in Fashion Week or I would wear it. Please put your scores. I see here, I see Sam, I see you. I see Sam. Sam has scored. I see Lotus has scored. Okay. Okay. Thank you. To go to Africa, 5, 6, and 5. Middle of the road. The walk is what gives. Okay. Huda said too many disconnected pieces. I don't know. 5. Yes, it did look shredded. It did look shredded. I was confused. I was confused with you, Huda. Okay. Next up, we have Mia Starr as a pink poodle. Okay, don't look like none of the poodles I've seen before. So pink poodle, Mia Starr. Please put your scores down in the comment section. Okay. Okay. Now she has the big poof on her head, the pink poof. You know, she has the pink on her arms, but she didn't have the pink on her legs though, the pink poof. Because what I love with a poodle is that all the legs have got a little bit of poof on it. So I'm not sure about this one. Okay. To Go to Africa says 5. I see 8, Sam. A smexy poodle. Okay. Sam like the thickety thick poodles I see. She does look cute now. I will give her that. But the poodle look, yeah. Okay. I ain't with the poodle look. But that's just me. Okay. That's just me. Who that says a 6? Okay. And those of you catching the replay, please put your scores on the bottom for each of those queens. Now, who was on the bottom last week, lip syncing for her life was Mandy Mango. Thank you, Lotus Egyptian. Mandy Mango is a deer, not a doe, a deer, a female deer. It's a deer. At least it didn't make the Bambi jokes, okay? So put your scores from Mandy Mango. I like how this is draped much better than her first outfit, okay? Much better than last week's outfit when she was looking like the portrait, okay? Mandy, you're looking better. It's draped better, but I don't know. There's a disconnect. I see 5, 4, 5, and 5. Okay, Mandy. Y'all are a tough crowd. I don't see very high scores for everyone yet. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Next up on the runway. Okay. I'll have to put y'all. Mandy gave Witcher Deer. I didn't like it. Ooh, okay. I got to remove this. I tried to squeeze it in, but because Athena had this big face thing, I had to put it in. Okay. So Darlene Mitchell. Darlene Mitchell is a cow. Okay. Don't be a cow. She's a cow. And the handbag is a little, a milk, the milk handbags that's clear. You can buy clear milk containers, and it's reusable. So she has that with some milk in there. I just had a disconnect with the cape for the cow and a cowboy hat. It just didn't read cow to me. Okay. To Go to Africa says 7.5 for Darlene Mitchell. We are grading Darlene Mitchell. Now her feet and hands are hooves. They're all hooves. And we'll get to the judges' critiques later. Okay. But yes, that is Darlene Mitchell as a cow. Okay, I see a 6. Okay. I see a 6. Well, everybody can't see, so I will post it. Everybody can't see. Better than last week's look, LOL. 6. Yes, the last week's look was the tan. She was tanned all over, okay? Next up, Athena Dion. That is the Grand Dame. Oh, okay. 8, it gives fancy ranch vibes. Okay, I haven't been to a fancy ranch like that, okay? Athena Dion, okay? Now, she's an owl. Okay, Athena's giving y'all everything that is Greek mythology, okay? Everything that's Greek mythology, Athena's giving it to you. So the reason why she has 2 photos is because she came out with that mask over her face as the large owl look. And then I wanted you to see what her makeup was like, okay? Athena said, no wig this week. I will be painting my entire face. I see the scores. I see high scores for Athena Dion. Okay. I see y'all are swinging on the up and up for Athena. Okay. Interesting. I love it. Next up is Briar Blush as a white swan. Now, not to be confused with the black swan she has tattooed on her chest. Briar Blush has a black swan tattooed while she is portraying herself as the white swan. Okay. Now, this dress did float along with her, but I didn't understand the exaggeration over the eyes. I know Swan Lake, the young lady, did that, but this was overly exaggerated. It looked like a bat was over her face. Okay. It looked like a bat was over her face, and I didn't get it. I did not get it, but the outfit looked good. For her, it's her performance that got her in the sketch. But that is Briar Blush. And you know what? Y'all a messy production. Y'all knew all episode Athena been trying to get away from Miss Briar Blush. And y'all put her right behind her on the stage. So they had to stand together. They had to walk to the stage together. Y'all made sure Athena and Briar Blush were pushed together because y'all want Athena to say something. I'm just saying. I notice the little things, okay? That's the ladies. Thank you all for your scores. Thank you all. Let's get with the next ladies of the runway. Okay, here come the next ladies. Okay, here we are. Vita VonTesse. She is a zebra, according to how RuPaul said it, a zebra. Not to be confused with a zebra. She's a zebra. Okay. Now, I gave you a side view because I think the side view of Vita VonTesse Starr is absolutely stunning. That headpiece, Vita, I need to know if you made that headpiece. Okay. I need to know if you made that headpiece, Vita. I need to 28. See, Sam, you are listening. You are staying within the lines. To go to Africa, decide she going out at 20. The body is banging. Vita, that body. You need to teach some girls. I'm not gonna call any names. Can you please? You need to teach some girls how to do that padding or get that body, baby. I'm sorry. The body is banging. The body, yaddy yaddy. Vita, absolutely amazing. This was she knows how to accentuate her body, and it's beautiful to see. So y'all have very high scores for Vita VonTesse Starr, but Vita's performance in the sketch comedy is what did her in. Vita had a. We'll get to the judges' critiques later, okay? Next up is Nini Coco. Nini Coco is a poison dart frog. Now, this I liked on the runway. This looked beautiful. This Nini Coco, I mean, your body ain't banging like Vita, but Nini Coco, girl, you threw it all. I was hit with the poison dart from your. I mean, tell me. Sam said I would wear this to the grocery store. 10. I'm telling you, this poison dart frog. Oh my gosh, this was gorgeous. The lighting, everything. So Sam, are you poisonous? Is that what you wish to be? You wish to be poisonous? Let everybody know. Get too close, and you're gonna get poisoned. We're gonna be playing the song behind you. That girl is poison, and it'd be true. Nini Coco, absolutely amazing in this outfit as a poison dart frog. Next up, one of my other favorites. Can you please her? Can you please her as a tiger? Can I say I was disappointed? Can I say this tiger disappointed me? The hat, the tiger stripes. Sorry, Vita. You could have chosen another animal, or you could have executed it better. I'm sorry, can you please her? I didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. Did not like it at all. Oh, is that what it is, Huda? She's a tiger pimp? She's a tiger pimp? Okay, she's a tiger pimp. Okay, I could take that. But she's supposed to be, it doesn't give me tiger from the jungle. I don't even have claws. All I have is a tail. I mean, she didn't even do her face in tiger. You know, she could have done the tiger face, and then she could put like the short mane that a tiger has around their face. And I'm wondering, Kenya, I'm wondering about that. I'm wondering about your drag makeup. If you can do it like how Vita is there. Vita has the whole face zebra painted out. Can Kenya do that? Is that one of her skills? Because I certainly would have gone all the way. My face would have been orange and black. Definitely. The judges keep saying you're a drag queen. More. Okay? But it's more, you know, you saying tiger pimp. It's more looking like Puss in Boots, and the puss is a tiger. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kenya. I'm sorry. Blame it on the rain. Let's get to the next queens. Okay? Yeah, her creativity is questionable. Can you don't do that? You're right. My score is too high because I like her. Right. Now, next up is Sierra Mist, and Sierra Mist is a chameleon. Okay, a chameleon. I like this from the back. No pun intended. The chameleon outfit really had the chameleon tail and stuff from the back. And the whole, that's what I'm telling you, the whole face, the makeup, the horns, everything. I really like this interpretation of the chameleon from Sierra Mist. Please put your scores in the comment section, okay? Please put your scores. Let me see if I can have these. Yeah, this can stay. Okay, I see your scores. I see your scores. Okay, I see it on the screen. Yes, 6, 8, 8. And it's very colorful. And I wonder if, I wonder if she did it to be colorful on the stage. It could have been any color, and she picked many different colors. Sierra Mist, I'll be really intrigued to know why those colors, because she could have picked anything. I see that 6.5, Huda. You coming through here with them fractions. Now, next up, as RuPaul says, some girls do, but Jane don't. Jane don't is a macaw. Macaw. Jane don't is a macaw. Now, I found this a bit lackluster. The judges liked it. It was not one of my favorite coming down the runway this time. I'm sorry, Jane, but I don't. I know the front is supposed to look like from her bustier, from her corset going on down, that it's supposed to look like the macaw's beak and stuff like that. And she went for an understated look, but her makeup was very macaw. I wanted more feathers, right? It was a safe look. I wanted her to come out. I was expecting her, y'all. This is what I was expecting. It ain't what she should have done. I was expecting her to like have something in the behind her and just open up her hands, and then boom, you see all the, like, if it was open wings of a macaw. I was expecting that, but this was tame. This was tame, real tame. Jane, don't be tame. Okay. She said 7.5 for RuPaul's pet. Yeah, she really liked Jane Don't. She really likes Jane Don't. I would have expected her to pull that cape out and it's like boom, and just like a peacock would raise the tail and shake it out. I was expecting that. I was expecting a whole lot more. This is a very understated macaw. Okay, very understated. So next up is Myki Meeks as a cheetah. Not a favorite. Myki Meeks as a cheetah, not a favorite. It just looked like cheetah print, but you got chaps on, and you got a hat in cheetah print. It wasn't giving me cheetah. Myki Meeks in the cheetah. If Kenya had done a peacock and expanding wings, it would have been, girl. If Kenya had done that and the peacock and bring the tail up, girl, and she could have done a whole gown and then bring that tail up. Lotus, you know it. Smexy Meeks. Okay, Sam likes it as an 8, 6.5, 5, 5.5. I see it. I see where you going, Sam. I see where your loyalty lies is in the smexy outfits. I see you. I bet you won't wear this to the grocery store. The short girl, likes it. Okay, Sam, I see it. But yes, that is Myki Meeks. Now, y'all, last up also is, I don't know if y'all can hear this. I have a new segment. It is called You Better Ask El Cid. Okay, I have a segment called You Better Ask El Cid. And in asking El Cid, the next queen gave us an education. Okay, I will bring this is where we have our learning segment. You better ask El Cid. Okay, you better ask El Cid. Juicy Love Dion is a pangolin. Okay, pangolin. Now, we may not know what that is. That's why she's by herself. There are different species, as you see on the side there. And I put the picture that closest represents it so that folks understand. Because I saw some folks saying, shit, her outfit don't look like no pangolin. I have seen them comments, you know, and I think it's just haters. But I want us here to know that she was true to form. Okay? She was true to form in all of her scales for this animal. Okay? 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 10s across the board for Juicy. 10s across the board. Yes. Yes. Okay? Definitely 10s across the board. Cannot be denied. 10s. I'm wearing this to Whole Foods. See what Sam started? Not with the whole tail hooter. Girl, this looked like iridescent bronze. Okay? The lighting picked it up. She had the peak over her face just enough. It is amazing. So this animal is, you know, terribly endangered. And we find out that Juicy Love Dion wanted to be a vet when she was younger and help, I believe it's to help endangered animals. So this is why when she said she saw this category, she picked this animal. Okay. Pangolin. And there are different species from the Philippines. Okay. There is those are the ones 4 on top. If you look at the chart I have to the left of her, those are the ones in different areas of the Philippines, India, China, just the Asian versions of the pangolins. Okay. Then the second ones are the smaller ones from Africa. Those 2 there that are hanging and with the long tail, they're from Africa. And then there are the larger ones on the bottom of that chart that are from Africa, but they are the larger, more ground ones. They do not climb, the 2 on the bottom. So this, you better ask El Cid, is to also educate you about her outfit. Okay? This is to educate you about the animal and her outfit. They would have me in a psych ward stat if I wore it. No. This is an absolutely beautiful outfit. Absolutely. She knocked it out the park. She educated us. This queen brought it to the runway. And she brought it in the sketch too. But I tell you what, Juicy, I am not clouded by the beauty you are presenting. Y'all realize, if you watch the show, Juicy had a lot of help. Juicy had a lot of help. I believe it's Discord Adams. She had a lot of help to get her to the point that she even put on a performance that's worthy enough to be considered, queen level. But every week I keep seeing people helping Juicy. They just keep helping Juicy. And I'm like, y'all realize it's a competition. Y'all helping Juicy so much that sometimes y'all are doing it for her. I'm just saying. Y'all are building Juicy up to slay y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just saying it. It's also competition amongst yourselves. So while y'all are helping Juicy and Juicy is batting her eyes, can someone help me? I need some help. While Juicy is making y'all think she's an endangered species, y'all are the ones getting slayed. Oh, that's all I'm saying. Y'all helping Juicy a little too much. Y'all know who you are. I was proud of Juicy. Love Dion. She's growing before our eyes. Is she? Okay. I do like Juicy, but Juicy playing the game. I have seen too many queens come through RuPaul's Drag Race, ain't knowing anything, and riding somebody's coattail and getting help all the way through. That's all I'm saying. I hope she's not, but I'm seeing too many people helping and pulling Juicy along. That's all I got to say about that one. Okay. So tops, so RuPaul listed out the safe: Discord Adams, Mia Starr, Athena Dion, Nini Coco, Kenya Please Her, Sierra Mist, and Myki Meeks, which was the cheetah. Okay. She has taken the notes on making it her own. The way she stood on stage this week was much better. Yes. Her fashion was definitely much better. So now let's get the tops and the bottoms of this week. Okay, let me pull the tops and the bottoms of this week. These are the tops and the bottoms that the judges picked this week. Do y'all agree? Put an A in the chat if you agree with the judges. Put a D if you disagree. Okay. These are the tops and bottoms this week. I like the poison dart frog. I like that one much better than Jane Don't. I would have put Jane Don't as safe. And I would put the poison dart frog, in there. I'm sorry. I just like the poison dart frog. Thank you to go to Africa. Disagree. I disagree. Jane Don't, that understated macaw was not it for me. Was not it for me at all. It was not. It was not. Okay. I would have had Jane Don't. No. But the poison dart frog, yes. But I think what it is her performance in the sketch that, got my poison dart frog out. Vita should not have been in the bottom. Vita should have been in the bottom with her performance to go to Africa. Her performance is what knocked her out and knocked her to the bottom. Vita's performance was awful. Absolutely awful. I'm sorry. Yes, Nina Coco is not here. The poison dart frog is not here at all. I would have had, I think it's her performance that knocked her to safe. At least she's safe. Okay? At least she's safe. Yeah, her art, yes. Vita's performance. Vita was in her performance of Lipstick Lovers. It was extra point. Yeah, but her performance was bad to go to Africa. Even though she's absolutely gorgeous here, it couldn't rise. No, it couldn't rise her above being on the bottom. Vita needed to be on the bottom this week. I'm sorry. I like Vita. Vita is still gorge, but her performance was so bad. She had to be on the bottom. That whole lipstick lover. The other two who were portraying lipsticks. And then Vita, why did you have such a deep voice? Why do you have so much bass in your voice? You were just delivering the lines. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vita. Oh, thank you. I love to hear that, especially from my husband. You're right. Don't tell him I said that, although he does watch the show. Okay. So let's go and pull up who are the tops and who are the bottoms. So these are the tops. Do you agree with the top? I know I'm biased too. I had to get my head out of the silhouette that is Vita in order for me to see her clearly. These are the top ladies this week. These are the top queens. Darlene Mitchell. And Darlene, really, it's because her performance was above par. Okay. Also, Jane Don't. Her performance was above par. And Juicy Love Dion. So for Darlene Mitchell, they said, T.S. Madison said she wanted to say, Moo B. Girl, I know. I keep reminding him every week. And I try not to be the nagging wife. Okay. Darlene, T.S. Madison said she wanted to see, say Moo B because she looks like a piece of rich Wego, the expensive meat, and loved her in the sketch. But her wearing flats on the stage, RuPaul was like, queens don't wear flats on my stage. Now, Jane Don't, the critique was beautiful. Look in the face. The face is on point. T.S. says she gagged with the sketch comedy and that Jane Don't was a breath of fresh air. For Juicy Love Dion, now she did pull it off in the sketch. She was very present and her poses were on par. The outfit, T.S. says she will wear that to the Met Gala. Okay, she will wear that to the Met Gala. That's how beautiful Juicy Love Dion's outfit looked. So, yeah. You'll realize the performance. And I'm telling you, reason why I'm saying and side-eyeing is that Juicy Love Dion, if the other young lady did not like pump her up, she wouldn't have given such a good performance at all. At all, at all, at all. I'm sorry. She wouldn't have. You know, the girl got to think of the accent, and she got into the Bronx accent. It was really spot on. And what? What? Hey, 5 questions to him. Hey, y'all can submit questions to him. Y'all have my email. My email is in the description below. Y'all can submit questions to Mr. Elson. Members know what we talking about. Next up are the bottom queens. Okay. Oh no, let me pull it up. It did not pull up. The bottom queens. And we will stay here for a little bit. So the bottom queens are these queens. Mandy Mango. Liked her look, but the sketch was not so good. Vita VonTesse Starr. Loved the idea in the sketch, but it was like she was delivering lines. In the outfit, T.S. Madison says would ride her to Africa and back, but it looks like she's already been mounted. Oh my. Oh my. Blair Blush. They said love the look, but the sketch was a missed opportunity. She was acting alongside Athena, Dion, and they said, yeah, Blair Blush did not bring it. Now, what they did have is they told Vita, this is for to go to Africa, they told Vita that she was safe. So Mandy Mango and Blair Blush had to lip sync for your life. You know, RuPaul's doing it a little bit gentler this year. So Mandy Mango and Blair Blush had to lip sync for their life. They derobed, y'all. They derobed. Briar ended up just being in a little corset outfit. And Mandy Mango was in a full body tight suit. Okay. Hey, Jamaica, good to see you. Good to have you back. We're on the bottom queens. Okay. The bottoms. Mandy Mango and Blair Blush had to lip sync for their life. That's how RuPaul did it this week. And they had a little bump. They had a little bump on the dancing and singing. Mandy Mango was doing a whole bunch of river dancing though. I'm sorry. I am sorry. She was doing a whole bunch of river dancing. While Blair Blush though, she wanted to. Blair Blush though, I wasn't a fan of her lip sync. I wasn't a fan. She was constantly licking her finger, doing the whole, put my finger to my tongue, licking the finger and then touching a body part. And I was like, girl, we can't be doing that all the time. Very few people dropped to the floor. I only saw Mandy Mango do it one time, one good time. But I was not thrilled at this. I was not thrilled at this performance. But Mandy Mango she was kicking it up. The feet were going. The feet were Mandy Mango shocked me because I thought she was going to be the lip sync assassin this season. It depends on the song. It really depends on the song. But she had on a good outfit for doing lip sync. And I don't know why nobody got no props yet. Are we saying no props? Was there a no prop policy? Yeah, she didn't do her best. She was doing a whole lot of river dancing. Athena said something like she was kicking it up. She was kicking it up. Mandy tried her best on shot. Yeah, she missed it though. She was supposed to be the conservative Amish woman. She could have been, and I could see what the judges were saying. She could have been still conservative and make it funny. Okay. Yes, I wanted Mandy Mango to win. I did. And I know Athena did too. Athena wants Blair Blush to go home. I know Athena wanted Mandy Mango to win too. But Mandy Mango, talked about, mangoes and those who, you could peel us, you could do this. I was like, Mandy, please. I can't repeat that on YouTube. Okay. Thank you to those who made our mangoes, pop or whatever. I was like, Mandy. Blair Blush was in her undergarment. It wasn't an outfit. Oh, wow. Okay. It wasn't an outfit. Yeah. You got to take everything off. Because, Even though she was a deer, Mandy Mango ended up being in a cat suit. Okay? They won't send off Briar because Athena is still there. I know they keep her to keep on messing with Athena to get Athena to pop off. Okay? Athena was close to popping off, though. Athena was real close to popping off on them. So we'll see if Athena does lose, everything. But hey, RuPaul says, Briar blush, Shantae, you stay. So Mandy Mango was sent home, y'all. Mandy Mango was the next queen sent home. Okay? So let me remove this. So Mandy Mango, as I said, whenever you see the checkered flag, that means the queen's time has come to an end. Their race is over. And so Mandy Mango is the next queen that was sent home. Yeah, I really wanted Mandy to stay there. Ugh. I was rooting for you, Mandy. I was rooting for you. But hey, I don't feel bad for her. This is all a learning experience, all a learning experience. She would definitely, I could definitely see Mandy Mango, making the circuit, definitely performing, if she's not already booked and busy. I could see that for Mandy. I mean, just making it on the show, you could become booked and busy. I do not see Mandy Mango as needing our sympathy, but definitely I could see why you feel bad for her, but I would have kept Mandy. But I understand why you keep Briar Blush, so she could keep on pissing off Athena. So you can keep her to piss off Athena. I'm sorry, y'all. I love it. I loved it. Yes, Huda Queen, tell them it was her time. Unfortunately, it was her time. It was Mandy Mango's time. Okay, but y'all, I love. What do y'all think? I love the little checkered flags that I have on their faces. I didn't want to put that X on their face that they were canceled out, but I love the checkered flags. I was like, oh, that's cutesy. I'm proud of myself. Oh, Juicy was in town last night. Okay. Juicy Love Dion was in town. Okay. I'm guessing. I don't know what town she was in. She's from Miami. She and her mama / grandmama, Athena Dion, are from Miami. True, her outfits were not so good, but not bad. Yeah, she middle of the road. But y'all, what do y'all think about RuPaul's Drag Race? This is only episode 3. And we already lost 2 queens. Okay, episode 3, we already lost 2 queens. Oh yeah, thank you. The checker flags. That's what RuPaul always have with her. Y'all, every time I hear that, I laugh. I love the flags. Nice, delicate way to say goodbye. Right, and I'm not always delicate. Sam, I'm not always delicate. I'm not always delicate with saying a goodbye. But yes, it was a nice way to say that their time is over. Yes, we need more mini challenges. I need mini challenges in the workroom where you earn a little cash tip or you earn an advantage, okay? Or you fear that Sierra Mist is next. Oh. Maybe. I fear that if Vita put off a bad performance again, she's going to be gone. Discord might be gone because of her walk. They find it cutesy and funny now, but they may not like it, later on. If I had a walk like that, I'll be gowning it up the entire time. You wouldn't see my legs, okay? Yes, RuPaul did give a great musical performance, definitely. And y'all know, when I gotta slow down, I gotta sometimes repeat when RuPaul is coming out for the stage. Dun, 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 dun. I gotta slow that down. I have to slow that down. Yes, her walk was good this week. Yes, it was. Yes, it was better, but the judges were still chuckling at her like, look at the walk. But yeah, that has been RuPaul's Drag Race for this week. As I said, last week, Didi Fuego was sent home, and this week, Mandy Mango was sent home. Okay, she lip synced for her life against Oh gosh, I forgot who she went up against just that quickly. Briar Blush. And she was sent home. Next week challenge, I did not see it. I didn't see the last part, right, where they showed it, but I do know, as To Go to Africa is saying, Law Roach, the image architect, is a judge next week. The image architect is a judge next week. Oh, if you have been here, if you have been to this channel, especially during Project Runway, the only reason I perked up and did Project Runway is because Law Roach, the image architect, was a part of it, okay? And if you don't know, I think I still have that media appeal about Law Roach. Let me give you a look, okay?
Image architect, Law Roach.
You ready? Oh, I hated it.
Hate is such a big word.
It's a short word. It's only 4 letters. Bravo, my love. Love tears. They feed me.
He loves tears. It feeds him. Okay? Love Law Roach. Yes, I will be so happy. I am happy. I am. You know I'm happy Law Roach is making an appearance. Okay? Yes, it might be a design challenge. That's what it is. Thank you, Huda. You did remind me. Hey, Ari, thank you for dropping by to support. Yes, it is a design challenge. They're going to be given 2 iconic looks in fashion, and they have to combine it, and they're also working in pairs. So they have to work in pairs. They will, of course, assign them. Now we're down to 12 queens, and they will be given like the denim look and the other look. The denim look and a yellow look, and they have to combine it and do a design challenge. Do we need to recap Legendary, Lotus? People need to have HBO to see that. That was my favorite show with Law. And if I'm doing Legendary, y'all better have HBO, and we got to watch it together on a teleparty. Lotus, there's no way I can recap Legendary without it being a teleparty. And which season? Because the last season was fire. I'm telling y'all, if you have not seen Legendary, isn't it on HBO Max? Isn't it still on HBO Max? If you have not seen Legendary, I don't know what to tell you. Is it still? They still have it on HBO. Let me look. Y'all want to know? Y'all want to know? I will do it because I love Legendary, but we don't have to sit for at least a couple hours and do at least a couple episodes together. Legendary, the series. Legendary. Yes, it's on HBO Max. It's on HBO Max. 29 episodes in all. It started back in 2020. I have not seen a year of Legendary that I did not like. So, season 1 has 9 episodes. So, Legendary is on HBO. I don't know how many people have HBO, but we could definitely do a teleparty for HBO and watch Legendary together. I'm sorry. And after every performance, we're going to talk about it. Hey, Lotus, you brought it up. I hope you'll be there. But y'all, coming up, of course, we'll be back next week at 5 p.m. EST as usual to cover RuPaul's Drag Race episode 4 will be then. And with the image architect Law Roach. And so February is also going to have Love is Blind, the US version. We don't know which city yet. It could be Boston, or I should say Boston, or it could be Columbus. And we also are having Married at First Sight, Australia. I'll be doing weekly lives, and I may just post for y'all where I'm watching the show, but you can watch it on a YouTube channel. There's sometimes YouTube channels later on in the week, but every Sunday I'm going to recap and review with Across the Pond. you know, my friend JRX or Life is Reality will definitely be covering it weekly and talking about Married at First Sight Australia. This is not our first time doing it, okay? Okay, not our first time doing it, okay? Then what else am I doing? So tomorrow we have our Love is Blind Germany's. I'm going to have a live view of the reunion. Then later on today at 4 p.m. EST, I'm going to be on a panel with Trey about it. And Sunday night, we will be having, we'll be watching the teleparty, a watch party of the, we'll be watching Bob Marley's biopic. I don't know why biopic always leaves my mind when I was trying to say it. Bob Marley's biopic will be 8 p.m. on teleparty. And in the post section where you see the picture of Bob Marley movie, I will be posting that about 7:45, the teleparty link. The video to download teleparty will be there. Whether you're here at Jamaica, you can certainly join us. Teleparty is free to you. I have paid a subscription. All you have to do is download teleparty. And when I drop the link, you join the party and you could watch along, but you have to have your own access to Netflix and you have to have your own access for whatever we're watching. You have to have your own access. Monday, we're going to be doing a music party. The Ladies of Soul, I have that poster up. Any Ladies of Soul, name the artist and the song, and I'll try to add that to our group of music that we're going to enjoy. Now, I can't do more than a couple hours, ladies. Ladies of Soul, I could only do a couple hours because we also have Messy Member Monday on Monday. And on Tuesday, I'm going to be recapping Ready to Love that happened last night. Also, Trey and I will be also covering Night of the Seven Kingdoms. It starts on Sunday night. We will be doing that as a weekly live recap and talking about the show. And we'll see it goes from there. But there's a lot happening right now. So please make sure you are subscribed to the channel. You have all your notifications on. And I will see you on, I'll see you on the, whichever one you come back for tomorrow, whichever one. Love is Blind Germany has me in a chokehold. I love the show Legendary. Learned so much since it took off after Pose ended. I'll be there. Okay. Hey, we could do Pose too. But you see, too much Love is Blind is coming up. I'm doing the international versions. I'm trying to get some interviews with the cast members. So yeah, we will have to fit in Legendary sometime where we have an afternoon off. Okay? Okay? But yes, thank you all so much. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. And as I always say, I'll see you on the next one.